Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. It is Sunday morning. Got a quick video for you because Neve Campbell is talking about her return for Scream 7. But before we get to the news, one thing for you to do, hit that subscribe button. Help us reach 5,000 subscribers. Also, be sure to hit the alert bell along with it. Like, comment, send supers, or become a member for $2.99. All of this tells YouTube that you love us and sends more of you our way to join the conversation. All right, so yes, Neve Campbell on returning to Scream franchise. Really grateful they came back to me in a respectful way. I figured that she's probably ready to work again. um, all the hand-wringing over previous day pay on the Scream franchise is water under the bridge now. Neve Campbell, who's on board for another sequel, says she is really grateful they came back to me in a respectful way. While attending the return of Reefer Madness, the musical in Los Angeles on May 30th, the actress talked to people about how those movies have been such a big part of my life and it means so much to me, and I was sad to miss the last one, not to be a part of it. I really don't buy that. I think she said it was about money. They didn't offer me enough money. Means they didn't respect me, but I think she didn't want to be in it that bad, and I think that she called their bluff, said, okay, I'm going to ask for more money, maybe a little bit out of line of where it should be, and if they fight to keep me on board, then they wanted me. But oh well, you know. I was really grateful they came back to me in a respectful way. She continued, I think that means a lot to women in society. Really, let's not pull that into it. I'm grateful. What it means is it means a lot to horror fans. That's who it means a lot to. Because, just because she's a woman in a horror movie doesn't mean that suddenly all women are going to get jobs in horror movies. You know what I mean? I don't understand the correlation here. I'm grateful to be able to step into Sydney's shoes again and tell her story. She also said her character, Sidney Prescott, has inspired a lot of people. I meet a lot of fans who say her strength has helped them get through tough times. It means more than I could ever imagine to say some people, Campbell said. Which means you should have played ball on the last film. In March, Campbell revealed on her Instagram account that she will be returning for Scream 7. It will be directed by original Scream writer Kevin Williamson, which I'm very happy for, from a script penned by Guy Busick. I'm so excited to announce this news. Sidney Prescott is coming back, she wrote. It's always been such a blast and an honor to get to play Sidney in the Scream movies. My appreciation for these films and for what they have meant to me has never waned. I'm very happy and proud to say I've been asked in the most respectful way to bring Sidney back to the screen, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I think she's coming back because, one, she needed a little bit more high-profile work. I think Kevin Williamson being on board probably enticed her back as well. And I think that, well, at this point in career, if she spent her money right, she shouldn't need money, but I'm imagining that they made her a pretty decent offer as well. Campbell, an original Scream star, did not appear in last year's sixth movie on the franchise because of a pay dispute. Her most recent appearance in the series was 2022's Scream, which served as a franchise reboot. Campbell has signaled as January that she would rule out returning to a role for the right price. Yeah, so I just see a conflicting thing here, which is it's about respect, but it's about money. I don't think money and respect really. I think if you want the job, if you're being respectful to the franchise and to the fans, you're coming back. You're finding a way to come back. And saying the word respect doesn't change for the fact that money is sort of the least respectful part of this business, in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, a little conflicted here. She's one of those people who rubs a lot of people the wrong way, and of course, if you admit that she rubs you the wrong way, they just say, "Oh, you're a sexist" or whatever. Which I don't think is the case. I think fans of both genders, all genders, whatever the case may be these days, have loved her since the late '90s when she first appeared in Scream and sort of became our Jamie Lee Curtis. She's our Scream queen for people of a certain age, and I think regardless of what she peddles as far as activism, I think people are happy to see her come back. At the same time, I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm not sure how good of a thing it is for her to come back at all. Yes, I want to see her. She's the original. I want to see her in a film. But at the same time, I think there's a bit of a crutch. If she comes back, I think it limits where they can go. Whereas in the last two films ago with her limited role and then last film without her presence at all, I think it opens up more avenues to go in different directions, and then maybe make it one of those scenarios where after several films away she comes back with a big surprise. But bringing her back so soon, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe if the films aren't making the money they need to make, yeah, okay, it makes sense. You got to do it to keep it alive, but I'd be fine with her away for a while, and just sort of opening the avenues of where you can take this and not always be necessarily limited or driven by, what we're going to do with Sydney this time, because at some point it does become a little bit goofy. Maybe that was time was several films ago where this same person becomes the target over and over again, and all these different copycats trying to, impress or kill Sidney Prescott and ultimately failing. I felt like her story arc was wrapped up pretty well the first three films, but of course with the fourth film coming back, I think that wasn't bad either, having her sort of coming out of the shadows and being the successful writer and sort of being open about it, and then defeating the latest Ghostface. But yeah, a lot of ways this can go. If the film turns out good, all's forgiven. Otherwise, I guess I'm now a little bit lukewarm on her return. But what do you think? Tell us in the comment section below. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time, keep it creepy.